if you start understanding that the person that you're talking to who doesn't share your political views isn't stupid, that's the first thing, necessarily. They might be, but so might you be. Stupidity isn't the... Differences in intelligence are not the prime determinant of differences in political belief. All right, so you might be talking to someone who's more conscientious and less creative than you if you happen to be a liberal. But that doesn't mean that that person's perspective is not valid, and it doesn't mean that they wouldn't outperform you in some domains, because they would. So one thing to remember is people actually do see the world differently. It's not merely that they're possessed of ill-informed opinions. So you have to, first of all, stretch out your hand and say, look, I get that you see the world differently than me. And I also understand that there's a place for you and a place for me, even though that isn't the same place. And then it's necessary to also remember that, well, do you want to talk to people, or do you want to fight with them? Because fighting is not pleasant, and it goes very dark places very, very rapidly. The whole point of a democracy is to continue the dialogue between people of different temperamental types, so that we don't move so far to the right that everything becomes encapsulated in stone and doesn't move, or so far to the left that everything dissolves in a kind of mealy-mouthed chaos. And the only way that you can navigate between those two shoals is through discussion, which is why free speech is such an important value. It's the thing that keeps the temperamental types from being at each other's throats. Just like in a marriage, because there's differences in a marriage. If you can't talk, you're either subservient or you fight. Well, that's just no good. So part of it is have some respect for people that are different than you.